Hello everyone, welcome to Nell's Kitchen. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to make shrimp in a tomato sauce with some spaghettis. This recipe I learned from my mom. This is an easy, fast recipe and it tastes amazing. So you can use any kind of shrimp. You can use fresh shrimp. I personally use frozen because it just tastes better. Not that it tastes better, but it's just easier and faster and it tastes the same as regular fresh shrimp. So first thing you want to do is grab a pan, put some oil in it, enough for you to have some sauce kind of for when you add it to your pasta. So the first thing you're going to do is basically burn garlic. And when I mean burn, I literally mean burn it. So you can have that taste of the garlic into your oil once you start making your tomato sauce. I use fresh garlic and I use minced garlic because it still tastes good. I prefer minced garlic just because, I don't know, it's easier and it tastes good. So you can use, I'll say like a tablespoon, sort of. I already preheated my little pan. Hopefully it's still kind of hot. If anything, you just leave it there and let that literally burn, because that's gonna give it that good taste to it. Because you need that oil to add it to your tomato sauce, so once you have that, it'll give it that garlicky sazon type of flavor. So you just basically leave it there till it cooks. I'm gonna add a little bit more of it. You can add to your taste. Doesn't have to be specifically how I do it. It's to the taste, like I said. So you just have it there, and I put it on high. I'm gonna show you how it looks. So just let it cook and basically let it literally burn, so it can give your oil that flavor. Once you're done with that, you can add it onto your tomato sauce. So with the tomato sauce, this is what we're gonna do. Close that up. I am already boiling my water for my spaghetti. So in the midst of you doing this, of cooking the garlic till it burns, so you can get that that oil taste, so you can add that oil to your sauce. I'm sorry, this is my first video, so it's a little for me, but bear with me. Hopefully you get to learn something. So while the garlic is cooking, it smells so good. I love garlic. Me personally, I love garlic. We're going to start making our tomato sauce. So once that's done, you have a can of Goya tomato sauce. Everybody uses different brands. I specifically like my Spanish one, which is the Goya. So you add the tomato sauce in another pan. And this is where you're going to put all your ingredients to make your tomato sauce for your shrimp. I don't need garlic anymore because I have that one over here cooking. And it's okay if it burns because it's supposed to burn. It's supposed to burn so it can give it that good garlic flavor. So now for the tomato sauce, I like to add sofrito, and I put a lot because I like for my food to have flavor. So I kind of like OD. We're gonna put some. This is like my favorite ingredients right here. Is my sazon and my adobo. So you can add a pack. I think a pack would be enough. I mean, like I said, to everybody's taste, you add how much you like. My garlic is burning. I'm gonna show you how it's supposed to look. When I say, whoa, it literally is supposed to be burnt, I mean it's literally supposed to be burnt. I'll show you how it looks right now. My pan is a little sticky pan, so don't mind that, but it literally is supposed to be burnt. So you see the oil that's right there, that's gonna have that garlic taste to it, and that's what gives it your tomato sauce that perfect taste as well. So I did add, right, and you're gonna also add some water to this, but this is when it's already done. So this is how it looks for your tomato sauce. I put it on, it's not even on, well, that's why it's boiling already. So you just mix that all around town. I can't with myself sometimes. So you mix that all around. This is already burnt, as you can see. So you just remove all the extra garlic that you're not going to use. You can put it in another pan. I personally put it in a paper towel so then I can easily just throw it out after. So we're going to remove all of that, all the burnt garlic that you don't need. Just remove that away. And you're going to be left with this oil, which you add to your tomato sauce to give it that good old taste. And it's okay if you have little pieces of burnt garlic. It doesn't really make a difference. That can actually give your food a little bit more flavor. So you add this oil onto your tomato sauce. So it can give it that good old taste. So you add that. Show you how it looks in a second. You just don't want it to burn, so I'm lowering the heat to low right now so it can cook all of this while I add my water. But for now, this is how it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be boiling that much, but it's because I had it on high from before when I was doing the garlic. So you add 1 cup of water. So you can, maybe 2 cups of water. It all depends on how much you're making. So I'm adding 2 cups of water just because I can measure it and see that I'm going to need 2 cups of water. So you just mix that all up. And if your tomato sauce is still a little watery, you can add some more tomato sauce. That made no sense. If you're, no, it did. Because it's tomato sauce, basically. So if your tomato sauce is a little watery, I think I added a little extra water. No worries. You just add some more actual tomato sauce, and then that should do fine. So once you see that this is cooking a little bit, then you add your shrimp. But for now, we're going to let that boil just a bit so it can have all the seasoning and everything in it. Then you add your shrimp inside. So you're gonna boil your shrimp inside your tomato sauce. So while that's there, I'm gonna let it boil just a tiny bit, not as much. I'm gonna put the heat up higher. I'm gonna let that boil for a little bit, and then I'm going to add my shrimp. So my water for my spaghetti is boiling now, so that's what I'm gonna do next. So I'm just gonna remove all of these things that I don't need that are in the way. Once that's that, we can put the shrimp in, and it's gonna be good. Like I said, you guys, this is my first video, so hopefully you learned something, and bear with me because I'm just really trying to do something. And you know, first time, It's not perfect, but at least you get something. You get critics and people tell you what you did wrong, what you did right. And then next time or moving forward, your videos will be much better. My first time, I'm a little rough, but because I don't really know much of everything, but I'm not a shy person to talk and show how I cook. So that's why I decided to do YouTube videos. You never know. Maybe I can help people cook basic things like me. I'm not no Chef Boyardee, but I make it work and I make sure I feed myself and my family. So that's what we're thinking over here. So bear with me. So I'm just waiting for that to boil, and it looks like it's starting to boil a little bit, so I'm gonna add my shrimp. So look, this is how the shrimps look. I just put some water through them, and that's basically how they look. So you just throw them in there, literally. Throw them in there. And just let them cook inside the tomato sauce. I will say for about, put your timer for about 10 minutes. And just check and make sure that it's getting a little, you know how it turns a little goldish. Just make sure it looks like that. Just keep on checking it, but you can just leave it sitting there. I'm going to show you how it looks. Leave it sitting there for about 10 minutes. I'm going to put my timer for 10 minutes. For about 10 minutes. And then once 10 minutes is done, I'll come back and check in it and see how it is. My heat is on 5 because I think that my stove gets really hot really fast. So I don't like to put it on 7 or a high because then my stuff burns. So I just leave it on 5 or 6. You hear my water boiling for my spaghettis. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to come back in 10 minutes and show you guys how the shrimp is looking. And yeah, it's been 5 minutes, and this is how the shrimp is looking. So you see, it's nice and gold, and that's how it's supposed to look. But you just want to let it cook a little bit more so it can come out nice and well done. But that's more so how it's supposed to look. Just leave that to boil for a little bit. I'm going to check it back in another next 5 minutes, and hopefully it should be done. My pasta is cooking right now, and then I'm going to show you guys the end of it. So the shrimp is officially done. As you can see, it is boiling, so that means it is officially done. I'm just waiting for my spaghettis to be done, and that is all. I'm going to show you guys how it looks all together and how yummy. Well, you can't really see how yummy it tastes, but I wish you could see. But if you make your own, you would see that it's simple, easy, not that much ingredients, and it tastes amazing. So I'm going to come back and show you guys the final look, how it looks in a nice plate, and hopefully you like it and try it out. All right, you guys, here's my final dish. Look how yummy that looks. Don't mind the Chips Ahoy. Look how yummy that looks. Yummy. Easy and simple. So, as everyone know, or if you don't know, I am Salvadorian. And us Salvadorian, we have this cheese called queso duro, which looks like this. And I learned this from my mom, where you can literally just put little pieces on your spaghetti, and you can get this at the supermarket. It's called like Salvadorian hard cheese, and it is amazing. So I like to eat this with my spaghetti as well. And look, you guys, this is amazing. Let me just let you see the feeling in my mouth. That's not what I meant. Good stuff. Hopefully you guys can try it out and let me know how it goes, because this is good. Subscribe and like my video, and come back for my channel to see me do a whole lot of other stuff. And you can guys, sorry, I can't even talk. And you guys can give me ideas of what you would like for me to cook, and show you how to cook and see how I make it. So hopefully you guys like this video, you learned something and not just laugh at me because I look crazy.